Good afternoon, Crusaders. Welcome back to another episode of Updates from Monroe Woodbury Middle School. Hey, good afternoon, Crusaders. Happy Friday. This week, we're going to start off the show with something a little bit different, a little bit special. My daughter worked on a parody of the song Little Did You Know, and we performed it together for you all just to start off the show with something a little fun. Enjoy.
Little do you know, germs are always crawling on your hands. Little do you know, you should wash them while you have a chance. Little do you know, doctors are trying as hard as they can. No, you want to go out, but you can't just go out. Wait, just wait. I promise you don't have to be afraid. Just wait. Quarantine's not here to stay, so stay home and stay safe.
Okay, now let's get to the updates. All right, Crusaders, let's get into the updates. First off, end of year updates. First and foremost, when is the end of the school year? Well, it is on June 19th. That is a week early. That's a change from the original calendar. As a result of us not, if you remember, we didn't get a spring break. So we tacked that on to the end of the school year, and now we have it at the end of the school year, which makes us end school a week early. So June 19th, it's an important date. That's the end of the school year. It's important for two reasons. Not only is it the end of the school year, but we are excited to announce that it is also the date of our virtual 8th grade moving up ceremony. And we are super excited to celebrate that with all of our 8th graders and all of your loved ones. We can't wait to recognize you for your accomplishments and the great things that you've done during your time at Monroe Woodbury Middle School. We are going to miss you a ton. I'm not going to get into that right now, but we are looking forward to the 19th and sharing that moment with all of you and all of your loved ones. Being virtual, everybody's invited. There's no tickets, there's no seating capacity, so we're excited that everybody gets to be a part of it, even though we don't get to be together. And we cannot wait to see you all there and send you off to the high school. Please join us June 19th. All right, folks, one additional end of the school year update. In last week's video, we spoke about picking up student belongings out of the building, and there was a plan, and then we had to go back on that plan. Well, now we've ironed out the details of the plan, come up with a newer, safer plan, and we are looking to communicate that to everybody early next week as soon as we get the final go-ahead to do so. I just wanted to give everybody the heads up that we're looking to have this take place the week of June 8th. I can't tell you the exact day because that will be spread out depending on which house you're in. And we'll give you all those details early next week, so keep an eye out for that email with all of that information provided. Okay, second bullet point. The budget vote is on June 9th this year. You probably received a postcard home letting you know that that vote will be mail-in ballot only. So make sure you're keeping an eye out for the mail-in ballot, which will be mailed to you, obviously, with a self-addressed envelope back to the district so that we can tally up the votes on June 9th. So that means that your vote has to come in before June 9th. Make sure that you vote and that you send that in with plenty of time so that it is counted this year. Thank you so much for voting. And now for the best part of the show, Crusader Council updates. Anthony, what can we expect on this week's edition of Good Evening Monroe Woodbury?
Tonight on Good Evening Monroe Woodbury, some yearbook updates, a weather report, a student election update, a book review, some words of wisdom, some quarantine activities, some tips on staying fit and healthy during quarantine, and an exclusive interview with Mrs. Pelson. Tonight on Good Evening Monroe Woodbury.
Thank you so much, Anthony. That sounds terrific. I can't wait to watch it myself. Just a reminder to check out that Crusader Council video. Click the link in the description below so that you don't miss out on this week's edition of Good Evening Monroe Woodbury. In case you don't see the description, I will also follow up with an email, including the link directly to everybody. I'll text it as well so that you can click right on it on your phone or whatever device you're watching on and view Good Evening Monroe Woodbury tonight. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Have a great long weekend.